It's that time of the year where you just have to organize your TBR or it will eat you alive. Hi, I'm Liz Laura, and today I'm going to be doing my first prom jar. I think that's the name of this. It's not really a challenge. It's just like a fun way, a whimsical way to choose what you're reading next, basically. I've been seeing a few videos of this like jar paper chooses your book thing kind of video. So to be honest, I'm just very excited to just get into this because I'm kind of in a reading slump. Because what happens is I tend to read different books at the same time, which isn't the best idea, but somehow I always end up doing it. I brought here all of the books. Most of them are from book series or sagas that I am reading, but I am stuck at a certain book. So I thought that the jar thing was a good idea to kind of organize my mind and just choose one. Here, for example, I have Assassin's Blade, because I've been reading Throne of Glass for over a year now, because I read the first two books very quickly, like 2 to 3 weeks. I had finished both Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight. And then I started reading The Assassin's Blade, and for some reason I got stuck. I think it's because I'm going back in time. And I know, like, before I read the series, I asked people which one was the best order to read the books, because this book happens before all of the other books, but it wasn't written the first. So I always prefer to read in publication order. So that's why I ended up doing this. But now it's getting a little bit harder to get into the story because I just want to know, like, where we are in the story as of the end of Crown of Midnight. Like, I want to go there, but now I'm going back to know things that have already happened. So I think that's why I'm a little bit stuck there. But it wasn't that I wasn't enjoying the book. I was enjoying it, but I was thinking all the time of going back to that point. So that made me stop reading the book and just jump to another thing, just to get my mind off it. And it's been months, many months. So I think it's about time I continue with this book series, but who knows, the jar will tell. Then I also have another series that I'm reading, which is The Wicked Prince, Príncipe Cruel. And here I have The Cruel Prince, The Wicked Prince. The Cruel Prince, which I've already read. And then here I have The Wicked King, and then I also have Queen of Nothing, because these three books are from my cousin. Because if you have been watching my videos before, you know that I lent my cousin the Akhtar series, and she lent me the Cruel Prince trilogy. So I have to finish this one and then the next to give them back to my cousin, basically. If you watched this video over here, you know that I bought 3 romance books. I don't normally read romance. I tend to read more fantasy or romantasy or dystopian. Those are like my favorite genres. Then I have, like, you can't see it, but down there I also have Lord of the Rings. And the thing is, I haven't even watched the movies. Like, I don't really know the plot. Like, I know there's this evil ring done by this evil guy, and there's people that are short with big feet. Like this old man that has powers, and then there's elves. I think they're immortal or something like that. But they gifted me like all of the books of like the series or trilogy. I have The Hobbit, and then I have also, it's a trilogy, and then The Hobbit, like a series, right? And then I have some classicals that I haven't finished or that I haven't started, such as Frankenstein, Dracula, Sense and Sensibility, some Shakespeare tales, and Emma, which I said on the first video. Oh my god, I'm so sorry with lighting. Every time I move, I think it's because I have the window of it over there, that the lighting keeps changing if I like turn around. Maybe not. I could have sworn that it did change for a moment there. Well, on the first video that I ever published, I believe it was called like What If Elizabeth Bennet Was a Modern Heroine, I said that I was reading Emma and The Cruel Prince. I did finish The Cruel Prince, I haven't finished Emma. It's not really that I haven't finished it, I haven't read it like at all. Like I started the book and yeah, that was it. And it wasn't because I got bored, because a thing about me is that I will never, is DF, I don't even know the word. Like, I will always finish the book. Like, it is very, very weird that I stop reading the book and then just don't pick it up anymore. Like, that could happen, but it hasn't happened yet, not that I recall at least. You know, there's just some times that you're just reading something and it's just not clicking, right? Normally what I do is I leave it and then go back to it. It could be a couple weeks later, a couple months later, a couple years later. Like, I have no fit to go through that. For example, one of the books that I read when I was quite young. So when I was in my early teens, I read, I'm looking at it, there's a book over there, but it's too up for me to go for it, so I'll put a picture. It's called Donde los árboles cantan, from a Spanish writer. And I remember the first time that I read the book, I was quite young, not 15, I was like maybe, I don't know, 11, 12. And I just picked it up on this like book fair. And then I read it and I just couldn't get into it, so I just left it on my shelf for years. And then one day I just picked it up and read it in like 2 days and became obsessed with it. So you know, you'll never know like at what time in your life you're gonna enjoy a book, so I always leave the door open. So other books that I have over here are more romance, Days on Sundays, The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Then I have more classics. I have The Odyssey, a standalone, which is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, or Addie LaRue, je sais pas. This is a dark academia. It's the only dark academia that I owned, I think. Or this one might be a dark academia. I actually don't know. This one is El Familiar by Leigh Bardugo, the author of Six of Crows, maybe? She is the author of Six of Crows, I believe. So I am not sure the genre of this one, actually. It's like this fantasy, but it's in the real world, but it's also not the real world because there's magic, but it's not like this fantasy magic like this one, for example. It's more like a como magia de época. Then I have House of here it's Casa de Tierra y Sangre, House of Earth and Blood. So once that has been said, I'm gonna explain the process. It's not really a process, like the rules that I'm applying to the jar. I decided to do like a 3-section paper from the jar. First, I personally, what I did was divide like the process of choosing in 3 sections. First, I'm gonna pick one of the papers that has like this pink grabado. That one is going to be telling me which color books I'm gonna pick. Then I pick the purple one that it has a circle. Well, you're gonna see when I take them out. And that one is gonna tell me the genre of the book. So for example, if I get white and I have this 3, and then I get, let's say, fantasy, then I have this too. Because if I get horror, for example, I'll just get Frankenstein. But if I get fantasy and 2 of them, also, I'm kind of like mixing romantasy and fantasy together, okay, just to have them all in one paper. So if that happens and I still have more than one book in this like selection, then I pick one with the black cross, and there it's going to be like very random things. Like I put things like of the age of the character, like if they're over 20 or under 20, and I also put things like the pages of the book, like if it's more than 500 pages or less than 300. So let's begin. Also, how many books am I going to be picking? I think I'm gonna pick 3 books. We're gonna shake the jar. As I said, the first one that I'm supposed to be picking is the pink one. So I'm gonna pick one, and if that it's a pink one, then great. Well, this is the purple. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna pick 1 purple, 1 pink, and then 1 black. Here's the black, the pink. So pink paper, and it's pink book. I'm gonna be choosing from books that have pink on them, which are House of Earth and Blood and Flawless and Picking Daisies on Sundays. I don't know if this one, I think like some of the books can work on different like sections of the color scheme. This one works both on blue and pink. Now we're gonna go with the genre. And the genre is fantasy. Okay. Yeah. It's time for me to start House of Earth and Blood. Hopefully that's the name in English. Okay, so this is the first book to go off the TBR. So because this one, I didn't need to use the black one, which is this one. I'm gonna put it back in the jar. Also, I don't know what it is because I haven't read it. So back in the jar, and then we're gonna shake more. Okay, so we're gonna pick a random one. I'm not seeing. Oh no, it's open. I'm not seeing. Okay, so this one is pink. I'm gonna pick, I need a purple one. Oh, purple. And then a black one. And then I'm gonna, is this black? No, it's purple. Black, pink. Black, black. Is it focusing? So, let's see which color we're picking. Orange book. For orange books, we have The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, The Odyssey, and El Priorato del Naranjo. And I'm also going to add Homebody, which is a poetry book, which I know is brown, but you know, let's pretend it's orange. Purple paper. Romance. Oh! The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. The jar has chosen. So, the next book for this month is going to be The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Since I then again don't need the black paper. Oh my god, am I gonna be able to use it? I want to use it. This is the last chance. Is this pink? It's black. This is purple. Is this pink? No. Pink? No. I should stop shaking. Black. Pink. Blue book. Okay, so blue books are Assassin's Blade, Wicked King, Silver Bromby Kingdom, Sense and Sensibility again. Also Frankenstein. It is very blue. Another blue book. Is it mostly black? Yes, but it does have blue, so it works. Purple. Poetry. Well, there's no poetry in the blue books, so I'm gonna be choosing another purple. Or should it just jump to black? Okay, I'm gonna do that. Someone I know has read it. Great, because I still need the purple anyway. Is it focused? My cousin has read The Wicked King. My friend has read... No, she hasn't. Assassin's Blade is that? Oh, it's The Wicked King. Because my friend skipped Assassin's Blade. Like, when I asked her what order she read it, she literally told me that she skipped Assassin's Blade. Oh my god, it's out. So the only one that I know a person that has read it is The Wicked King. Which is great because I should just finish the trilogy because it was good and I did enjoy a lot. The first one. Oh, we've got the third winner of this month's Prom Jar TBR? TBR Prom Jar. Well, you know what I mean. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. I did. I've been wanting to do this TBR jar. Oh my god, why can't I get the name right? Prom jar, no. TBR prom jar, no. Prom jar for my TBR. I don't know, whatever. I've been wanting to do this type of video for a long time, but I just really wouldn't because I don't know. I just thought that I wouldn't have much to speak of because I'm used to having, even if I do quite short videos, I always have like organized things of what to say or just like info in general. I'm not very used to just sitting here and talking to the camera or to whoever is listening on the other side. But you know, there's the first time for everything, and today was the TBR jar and me just yapping about books. Thank you for watching, thank you for being here, and see you in the next video. Bye!